It's the Brick Wall on PATV. Tonight, we welcome to our panel Eric Schaefer and our musical guest, Stitch 81 Classic. Now, here's your host, Peter Coleman. Hello, man, that music transitioned out real fast. Hello, America, I am Peter Coleman, and this is still the Brick Wall. Same old bricks, sweet new leather chair. We are PATV's premier, well, I'm not really sure what to call us anymore. Open mic, late night, variety talk show? Yeah, that sounds right. Open mic, late night variety talk show. That's us. Keep abreast of our ever-changing situation and format by following us on Instagram at PATV Brickwall. And watch us every time we go live by giving PATV Long Island a like on the old Book of Faces. I am really excited for tonight's show. We are going to cover a wide variety of topics with our panel of opinionated persons. If we had a live audience, this is where I would ask them to please welcome our musical guest tonight, hip-hop artist Stitch 81 Classic. Yay! We phoned a live audience in from somewhere else. She has a new project out called We the People, and it's out everywhere you can find music. So, you got a computer? Check her out. It's going to be awesome. Also, please welcome to the panel international man of mystery and professional part-time lumberjack, Eric Schaefer. Woo! Okay, time for our first topic of the evening. Movies. You guys like cinema?
Love movies. Love the film.
Love the film.
I
Perfect.
love films.
All films included. Perfect, because our first topic has to do with a small art house production company I'm not sure that you've heard of. They're called Disney. Just a little old mom and pop operation with some real potential. Might want to keep them on your radar. Anyway, as you might have heard, Disney has spent over 10 years constructing the biggest shared cinematic universe in movie history for the Marvel Comics. And I don't have to explain this to you guys. If you don't know, where the hell have you been? Lots of stuff happening with Disney this year. Big year, but last week they were dealt a devastating blow. Sony Pictures, who owns the film rights to Spider-Man, just told Disney that they wanted them back. Let's bring it to the panel. What do you guys think of this? Is Sony just acting like the kid who loans you their toy and then snatches it back once they realize you're having more fun with it than they are? What do you guys think?
I think it's more kind of, they give them the toy, and then they take the toy and they polish it. They make it look really nice. And then they go, wow, you made our damaged product look really good. Can I have that back?
Right.
No. Let's share it. You gave it to me. No, can I have it back? Share it? No, I want it back. No, but they didn't care about that, though.
Everybody cares. What are you talking about?
I know, but look, believe it or not, because of the animated movie that they came out with, that Sony came out with.
All right, I'll give you that.
I have a little bit more confidence in them that they might be able to actually do justice and not do the emo Peter Parker from the Spider-Man 3 kind of thing. I mean, I think it would be good to bring it back as a gag to acknowledge that they messed up. There it is! Hi!
Let's just forget about Spider-Man 3.
No, I'm not. I will. No. Never forget. Never forget.
I know. Do you think Sony has what it takes to do Spider-Man right? How many times are we going to have to watch Uncle Ben die?
Well, I just hope they just don't do it. For once, I just hope they just don't do it. I think we get the point. I think even when like a baby comes out of the womb, he immediately understands that Uncle Ben dies, and then that's how the evolution of everything starts with Spider-Man. I think everybody knows.
Disney did it great. They just like, yep, he's already dead. Move on.
Yeah.
That was I recently rewatched Into the Spider-Verse just to like calm myself down a little bit. Right? Okay, Disney got it right one time. And it is pretty freaking amazing. I'll give them that. But like live action, they always screw it up.
I'll put it this way, because I apologize, because you haven't been able to talk, but I'm going to leave it at this. This is the concept I think Sony should do. Incorporate all the Spider-Mans. Make it live action. You have Miles Morales, then you bring back Andrew Garfield, then you bring back
Oh, so like
Tobey
a
Maguire,
real Into the
all
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, really make it a real life thing and have Toby and Andrew and Tom and I don't know, whoever you want to, every single Spider-Man they could have ever come up with. Every single
wow.
one of them. Bring them all back. Just have them all in one movie.
Kind of like what DC is doing with the Arrowverse right now? Or like
know.
they're having Linda Carter come back and play Wonder Woman,
What
I
is
think.
what is DC? I don't know what you're talking about. What is this thing?
Oh, sorry. There's
I'm
only
totally kidding.
one
I'm kidding.
multiverse.
No, I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not that.
Okay,
I'm not
all
that
right.
guy. I'm not that guy actually.
Stitch, are you a Spider fan?
I'm not a fanatic. I mean, I'm familiar.
You're familiar. You've seen a spider or two.
Yes,
You've
I've seen a
squashed a
spider
few
or two.
spiders in your day.
Yeah.
Well, you
Kill
shouldn't because spiders are very important to the food chain.
So I've been told.
Okay, well, I know I'm pretty shaken up over this. We also have a clip of another fan trying to make sense of this very sad news, courtesy of Variety. Let's see how Jeff Goldblum took the news.
Why do you think Spider-Man is such an important part of the MCU? Because there may be a little divorce happening.
No, this is the first I've heard of it.
Save Spider-Man?
I'm crestfallen. Save, what's happening? I didn't know any of this.
So Sony and Marvel are having a hard time coming to terms on the agreement to co-produce Spider-Man. So it's looking like Spider-Man may go back to Sony and not be part of the MCU anymore.
I'm not a business person. You're speaking, whatever you say is Greek to me, but all these, the mountains of produttore and I don't know, it'll all work out, I'm sure. Good luck, I'll figure it out.
I want to care about anything as deeply as Jeff Goldblum cares about everything.
The reaction. Thanks for the Jurassic Park laugh. Yeah, he really is somebody. He really has the spirit of like a 7-year-old that goes up to like an ice cream truck and goes, "Can I have a chocolate ice cream? We're out of it." What? Why? But I don't know how the business thing works of ice cream, but I hope it comes back sometime. Ever? Please?
We'll get you some ice cream after the show, pal, I promise.
Maybe that's just me channeling my inner spirit, but I appreciate Jeff Goldblum's just purity. He just got a pure.
He's a pure soul.
I wish I could ever respond that. I wish I could ever respond that way. You see the videos, for example, of like
You kind of do. You are right now.
Well, think of like this videos that you see of like people getting so angry about like Popeyes, the new sandwich.
Sure.
The chicken sandwich.
Who's getting angry of the new sandwich?
Oh, they are. Oh, they are. They are.
You're angry at Popeye's sandwich?
They ran out.
They did.
Oh, you're angry that they don't have enough of it?
Yes.
No more sandwich. I wanted chicken for a month.
Well, you can get a $1,000 sandwich from Quavo. He's selling them out the back of his
Did
truck.
you see what happened when
Amigo.
McDonald's offered the
Yes.
Szechuan sauce because of Rick and Morty? Lines around the block when everybody wants something, they're gonna sell out. But come on. Come on, don't blame Popeyes for making too good a sandwich. I haven't even tried it yet, and I know it's delicious. I'm so excited.
But that's the thing. Imagine Jeff Goldblum then going up and saying, "I would want the chicken sandwich," and he goes, "What? What?"
Jeff Goldblum
No
speaks
chicken
for all of us now.
It's sold out.
He wouldn't laugh like that.
Okay, it's okay. All right, all right.
I
Next,
love the drop, though. I appreciate the drop.
next topic. So David Koch passed away last week.
Should we cry?
Fuck him.
No.
Fuck 'em.
No, don't fuck 'em.
No, fuck him.
Well,
Fuck him.
fuck him. There you have it. Okay, moving on.
That was easy.
Moving on. More entertainment news. Hasbro, the toy and board game company, through their acquisition of Entertainment One, is the proud new owner of Death Row Records. That's right. The same company that brought you toys like Transformers and Trouble now owns one of the biggest hip-hop labels of all time. Brings a whole new meaning to the word. Oh boy. So when Hasbro bought E1, they were probably pretty excited about getting rights to like Peppa Pig, cranking out some new figurines and board games. But why stop there? Think of all the great crossover possibilities with Death Row Records. Possibilities like Monopoly, Streets of Compton edition, or Snoop Dogg's Easy Baked Oven,
Yeah, I like it.
or Dr. Dre-Do. And of course,
He's got a lot of it anyway.
Hungry, Hungry Hip Hop.
Oh.
What are some other crossovers you'd be excited to see? Viewers at home, please feel free to chime in the comments section.
I got a list.
A list.
All right, so let's start with. So it's a couple of them are variations of what you just had.
Okay.
So instead of Snoop Dogg's baked oven is good, but I like Eazy-E baked oven. It's
Oh,
actually a
Eazy-E
good
baked
one too.
oven.
I think that'd be good too.
Yeah.
By the way, all right, so that's one. Dr. Dre-Do, I like it, but I also think Dr. Dre Operation would be one thing.
Oh!
But here's what happens. Here's what happens. If you put it in, here's how it works. If you hit the sides, it does a beat drop like beats. Like it vibrates really, really a lot.
I think you
That's-
should get hydraulics. Hydraulics is not hopping. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Or you have to perform the operation while in the car?
Yes. Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
What
I
about
mean,
Peppa Pig crossover?
Peppa Pig.
Pig. I mean,
I would-
Like no salt and Peppa Pig?
Oh, Salt and Peppa Pig!
that's really good.
Yeah, thank you,
bro.
Colleen. All right. I was thinking.
What a toy, what a toy, what a toy, what a mighty good toy. Peppa Pig now. That could be good.
I was thinking. How about Snoop Dogg's Clue? Murder Was the Case edition.
dig it. I dig it. That's pretty clever.
I got a speak and spell for you.
Okay.
And it could vary on two things. So it's 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Dogg and Dre gonna help you count some more. So that's one. And then of course, if you press the G, of course it's gonna do ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Counting out these things so we're crazy. So that's one other one. That's one other one. I also just like Mr. Tupac Potato Head. That just I think would be just be very
You
nice.
can't, no, I can't do Tupac. I won't do it.
Why not?
I won't do it.
What?
It's Tupac. I can't. I want.
You can't rearrange.
I don't agree with
Tupac's
that.
face, Eric.
Okay, fine. How about this? And this might be a deep dive.
Dr. Drado head.
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre
There it
head.
is.
That's good. All right, I got one other one. We have a Lego set that reenacts the time that Suge Knight held Vanilla Ice over the ledge,
no.
demanding the money. That I think would be really great, personally.
Is Lego a Hasbro
No.
product?
I'm just
you
talking about
go
toy things
any
in
toy.
general.
Okay.
I'm just
all
talking
right.
about toy things in general. I think everybody should get involved in all
Well, I
of this.
feel like you could go to the Lego store and purchase the appropriate pieces to make that happen.
No, I just, you gotta have the right face of Vanilla Ice just going. All right, I'll give you the money. Ironically, though, this all had to do with royalties, and I love this. Vanilla Ice owed a producer whose nickname was Chocolate.
Is it?
I'm not making that
No,
up.
That's true.
Vanilla Ice denies that this story.
So you're saying they got caught up in a whole swirl?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But those are just my suggestions.
That's great. I'm going to give that a big old round of
I think
applause.
you covered them all. You covered them all. I give it to you. You covered them all. Killed it.
Moving on to headlines in the news this week. Trump suggested we drop nukes onto hurricanes in an attempt to weaken them, essentially stealing a plot point from Sharknado 3. And I think by this point in the presidency, you know I'm not making this up. But of all the stupid stuff that's spilled out of his pursed lips over the years, I actually find this one kind of endearing. You know, like something an 8-year-old might think up as he's drifting off to dreamland or coloring pictures in the den, you know. Oh my, what an imagination, little Donnie. I'm gonna hang this one up on the fridge. Oh, so let's play along, you know?
Sure.
What other stupid movie plot devices would you use to solve real-world problems?
Could a cow slowing down a twister, maybe? Just like from the movie Twister?
How do you throw a cow? But that's just what happened in the movie.
Yeah, but maybe it slows it down. I don't know. I just find it. Look, the fact that Trump was offered the opportunity to be in Sharknado if he had lost the election.
Wait, was he really?
Yes.
I missed
You're not.
that.
Oh yeah. He was, or at least rumored to be. I don't know, but maybe that's just because he just had Sharknado on the brain, and while he was in that meeting, and just thought, yeah, that could work. I saw it in a script, so why not? It's entirely possible.
These things are all based on science. I mean, something like okay, we bring peace to the Middle East. We settle the whole thing in one single arm wrestling match, a la Over the Top, you know, and the whole thing is resolved like that. Or you know, Great Britain is only allowed to visit its former colonies by dressing up as an old woman and pretending to be their nanny. Something along those lines.
So you literally are just gonna have the Queen actually do the hello.
Yeah, exactly. Like stupid movie plot devices to solve real world problems. There's got to be a few.
I'm telling like the story just itself in alone. I can't think of any more comments because it's mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
Because it also just feels like one of those like old Hollywood producers who's sitting in a pitch meeting and just goes, "What if we just nuke the hurricanes? I heard that works." It's just like that person who's been trying to use that plot.
I got it. A giant mechanical spider.
You got the reference. You got
Right.
the reference.
I know where you're going with that one.
This is I apologize for that deep dive, but it just feels like it really does. It feels like, honestly, like a Hollywood producer who's had this one thing in the back of his head that he's just wanted to do for so long and just felt like it was just totally logical because it works in the movies, so why not? I don't know. I'm sorry, I got nothing else to say about that.
Well, then that's just fine. Because we've got more things to talk about. More big news that the internet was just appalled to hear about for the first time last week, even though it's been happening for about a month straight. No, we're not talking about that, Amazon. Don't worry, you'll still get your overnight delivery. Don't worry. You just might not be able to breathe for much longer. That's fine. No biggie. That's right, because it's the Amazon rainforest, the Earth's lungs, if you will. They're on fire. Don't worry, though. Millions of middle-aged women found out about it and immediately posted it to Facebook. So, no problem. It's solved. Right there. Right? Nope, wrong. This is a global disaster. Yeah, that's a good one. And we we now know that the fires were intentional and that the farmers do this every year to prepare the land for crops, but it's gotten way out of hand. They can't control it anymore, and it's threatening some serious consequences. Lucky for us, the G7 summit has raised some money to help the fires go out. The G7, or Group of Seven, are some of the wealthiest countries in the world, the U.S. included. Their net worth is a whopping $317 trillion. So I'm sure they'd be able to pull together some funds to help, right? Apparently, they were able to spare, what's that? I'm getting reports right now is $20 million. 20 million, that's it? Really? It's just 20 million? Okay. Over the course of 3 weeks of constant burn. Just to shed some more light on what a measly number that is, just 2 days after Notre Dame caught fire, you remember that? That crusty old church that was partially damaged? 2 days after that tragedy, over $1 billion was pledged. So now I'd like to play a little game called Who Had the Bigger Budget? And in case you can't tell from our graphics, the answer is never the brick wall. So, panel, who had the bigger budget? The Amazon, the Earth's lungs and home to over 2 million different species, or Bee Movie, the animated children's movie where a woman gets the hots for a bee voiced by Jerry Seinfeld?
I'll let you go first.
Probably the B movie.
Yeah,
They probably got the bigger budgets. Kids are in on it.
I'm ashamed to realize this because I just happened to notice this today. I believe the B movie budget was 200 million.
It was very close. $150 million. You happen to notice that? Really? It's just, what websites are you scrolling? Oh,
No, the tweeter, the Twitterverse.
The tweeters. That's right. All right, let's do another one. Who had the bigger budget? The Amazon rainforest, home to approximately 400 indigenous tribes, or Trump's golf trips since being in office? Anyone want to take a cut? Take a jab?
I'd be willing. I mean, I get the obvious bit that we're doing. I'm just willing to. Boy, that's a gut. I just want to be able to we could maybe even compartmentalize it about maybe how much gas has been used in this golf course, unlike golf carts, and whether that equaled $20 million. Because it's
Clock
obvious.
is ticking. Eric, this is an option A or option B quiz.
Oh, I was trying to do C. All right, I guess we're gonna go B. We're gonna go B.
We're both gonna go with B?
Yeah.
Well, as it happens, it's correct. Trump has spent over $100 million and counting of taxpayer money since being in office. Isn't that crazy? That's funny. All right, one more. Okay, what number do you think is higher here? The money raised to save the Amazon rainforest, over 2 million square miles of forest, which, produces oxygen, or the proposed budget cuts to the education department in the United States?
No brainer. I'm gonna go with the.
What's more money?
No, I'm gonna go with B.
I'm gonna go with the rainforest because they're not cutting education. They really value students and teachers. And,
They do?
And all that. They don't? What, Jeff Goldblum? What? What?
Education?
But
I'm sure they'll work.
I'm not the business, but I don't know the business things of how they do things and blah blah blah. I just like that he was also playing with like a little scrunchie in his hand too. Oh God, no.
That's a terrifying image. Yep, this may come as a shock to you, but the education system, it's the education system. That's right, the Trump administration is looking to cut a whopping $7.1 billion from the Department of Ed. Maybe they'll use it to fight fires. I don't know, probably not. Why learn? Anyway, who cares? We won't be around much longer anyway. So, kids just drop out of school and go live life to the fullest.
Can I
while
make
they
a
can.
suggestion in terms of stopping the wildfires? Maybe
Please.
this way. Could we just take all of the cardboard boxes we've gotten from all of our Amazon deliveries, the ones we all just kind of throw in the garbage, and they could just dump it all in one fell swoop?
How is so you just want to burn the box? That's going to add to the fire.
I'm not a scientist. I'm just throwing out suggestions.
You're a lumberjack.
I'm just throwing
You
out.
should know.
I'm just throwing out Snoop Dogg half-baked oven ideas. That's all.
He's just nuking the hurricane. That's all. It's fine. It's fine. Really.
By the way, I will also say.
Drop nukes on the rainforest.
By the way, on the way.
That's it. That'll put the fire
On the
out.
way here, I decided to just search on Amazon. If you just search stopping rainforest fires, what products come up? Nothing.
There's no products to stop a fire.
There's books about the rainforest fires, which I'm sure will really help to put it out.
You hear that? Amazon can't even save itself.
But that's the thing. Jeff Bezos should just buy basically like 1 million fire extinguishers and just drop them all with the Amazon drones and just.
So you're going to say Jeff Bezos should just buy the Amazon?
He probably. He actually could do
Bolsonaro,
that. He could do that.
Is the rainforest for sale?
He could do that too.
He'd probably sell it if the price was right.
Exactly.
Hell of a distribution center he could put up there, I will say.
I will rename it Greenland. Greenerland. Oh, boy. Nothing like ending on a high note.
Oh, I will read you one more point, by the way.
Please.
That I also just saw. Leonardo DiCaprio is donating $5 million.
$5 million, that's right.
So,
Which is like, okay, so Leo is 5 million, and the 7 wealthiest countries are only 20 million, which means he is approximately donating like what, twice as much as any other country?
congratulations to the new member of the now G8,
It's the G8.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Woo! He's taking Russia's spot. Okay. Hey, stick around, everybody, because Stitch is going to grace us with some kick-ass tracks.
Yes.
But yeah, that's right. But first, please enjoy this shameless promotional video.
The torso, even more so, Lydia, oh Lydia, have you met Lydia? There you go, that's a take.
So I'm not quite sure how to get the costume in there. That's why I'm going to take a look at all my scripts. I have every one of them in here. Every script we ever wrote. It's like 100. Oh, we can do duel, but we don't have the swords.
Why do we rely on props?
Can't do duel.
We don't have a whip. If I knew.
You can make a Party City run.
I see a lot on the board. What are we actually gonna do? There could be editing. So as long as we have a shot of them alone in the dark, you can do whatever you want with it later.
Do you need a priest costume? Do you need a book?
I have a black shirt. Put a white collar in there. He's got to learn lines. He's got to learn lines.
Doctor, you have spent a lifetime of study, countless hours bent over a telescope. Are we alone?
No. So we could do those, and everyone here should be in it. You should be in it.
Do you need flowers? Then come on down to Walter's Flowers. We have all kinds of flowers for all flower occasions. We have sunflowers, rose flowers, tulip flowers, sunflowers, lily flowers, and Walter flowers. That's me. Walter Flowers of Walter's Flowers.
And then you chit chat, no dialogue, just thank shake hands, thanks for coming, blah, 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 blah. So, no reaction from you this time. Straight back to the two shot after he says fine.
Well, that's all the time we have for the short answer.
Sounds good.
I'm nervous. Don't be. You look fine.
Hello and welcome back to The Short Answer. I'm your host, Dean Phillips. I'm joined by Wyoming Senator William Goodwin, eminent statesman, diplomat, and politician of no fixed opinions. Vice Chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee, former representative for the 8th District of Wyoming, and ex-mayor of Chugwater. How are you this evening, Senator?
Fine.
Well, that's all the time we have for The Short Answer. Tune in next time when we'll be joined by the sitting Secretary of State as we ask if his chair is comfortable. Good night. Really feel like we made a difference.
Take a look at it, because that was probably one of the best first takes we've ever seen. We heard so much for this role. Yeah, it was perfect. Perfect. Come on through.
My whole life I was waiting for this role.
You nailed it. What a take, let me tell you.
Well, it's getting a little late. I think it's got to be, about midnight? So, I'll see you later.
But I need your help. The British are coming.
Look, I support our troops. Have fun with that.
Is he still recording?
Give it up for Stitch 81 Classic!
Thank you. Stitch 81 Classic. Don't forget the classic. Do right and keep it classic. Shout out to the Brick Wall for having me out here tonight. Hope y'all ready to get into some dope music tonight. Everybody at home watching. Shout out to Kansas City, Missouri. Peace, love, classic music. Y'all know what type of time it is. All things Stitch is Stitch81.com. That's Stitch, the number 8, the number 1.com. Check it out. Hey. Classic Everdeen, District 81, the rebellion of the underdogs and the unsung. Cities are catching fire, signaling us to come. The revolters in full swing, check the cry of the war drum. See y'all sit around and cough about economic costs, welfare, and how the careless need to be thrown off. How no funding for education's leaving our children lost. Sitting down eating cupcakes in front of the soapbox. So when it's time to do something more than watch love and hip hop, the excuses start to surface like ants in a sand lot. Truly lunacy, I will not sit by or stand and watch you finger Finger point at the kettle with chard in your pot. Bring something to the table, add something to the crops. Other than negativity and condescending remarks. So quick to destroy others for doing what you not. Those who can't do should teach you. Shut the fuck up and watch. I've had it up to here with complaints and no contribution. Problem with no solution, still a problem. Doofus, classic Everdeen. The rebellion of the underdogs and the unsung. Cities are catching fire, signaling us to come. The revolters in full swing, check the cry of the war drum. Classic Everdeen, District 81. The rebellion of the underdogs and the unsung. Cities are catching fire, signaling us to come. The revolters in full swing, check the cry of the war drum, yeah. Check the cry of the war drum, the revolters in full swing, check the cry of the war drum, yeah. Check the cry of the war drum, the revolters in full swing. If you sick of the repetitive ramblings of the chronicle tales of drug peddling, gunshots that ring out like heavy metal over dumb riffs that even kids could easily settle, then we indeed have hope and God bless you. Pass it around, let's proceed with progression. If it ain't worth dying for, why fight for it? Gangbanger was a bright idea, misdirected. Your people, land, culture protected, but fight the powers that be, not your brethren. All these unwritten tax laws, BS bylaws, get your Sharpies and cry long, picket and protest it. Camp out in their backyards until they get the message. Once freedom is seized, there will be no leverage. It's more evident now than ever. It's now or never, and right now is a time for taking extreme measures. Yeah. Yeah, they call me Classic Everdeen. District 81, the rebellion of the underdogs and the unsung. Yeah. Check the cry of the war drum. Yeah. And I'm sick of all the garbage they tailor us towards the wants of the world to deprive knowledge. Take from you and yours and then tell you to pay homage. Tell you who you are, put an X next to what you signed it. Looking for a thief, scratch a lie, you'll find it. If you really believe your life's yours, you're blinded. We're all bleeding the clock, just a matter of time. Conditioned to hate ourselves, destruction starts in the mind or we don't survive. Strong plant and grind, the innocent die young while the wicked run wild. Wars and rumors of wars, lies upon lies. Some sleep, others too terrified to open their eyes. I weep for the generation that wants to come through desensitization. Ruin is sure to come. Let you eat out they palm to keep you under they thumb. What you gonna do about it? Go vote when November comes. I'm Classic Everdeen, District 81, the rebellion of the underdogs and the unsung. Cities are catching fire, signaling us to come. The revolters in full swing. Check the cry of the war drum, yeah. Check the cry of the war drum. The revolters in full swing. Check the cry of the war drum, yeah. Check the cry of the war drum, the revolters in full swing. Classic Everdeen, District 81, the rebellion of the underdogs and the unsung. Stitch 81, classic. Don't forget the classic. Do right and keep it classic. You already know. If you don't know, now you know. We're going to keep it rolling right on into the next song. Hope y'all having a good time out there in TV land tonight. Appreciate the love, appreciate the love. And if you're at home, if you're out here in the audience, all I need you to do is put your tools up right now. We're gonna rock out like this. We're gonna do it like this, from side to side. 2 beers, I'm swilling 2 beers. 2 beers at the same time. Yeah, 2 beers, I'm swilling 2 beers. 2 beers at the same time. Hey, oh, what a beautiful time in the midi. The synergies, epic, the energies one. Never worry about a hater hating, honey falls like a song. Let them do their job, let them know that we out here, nigga. Pout that, niggas never gonna stop. Thank them for the daily motivation. It's my money maker, pussy, thanks for the profit. Parlay with my partners, post up showing off 5 choppers. I ain't talking about guns, young nigga, these slugs for your conscience. I'm so aware of self-consciousness. It's the element of my conglomerate. Anything less is just counterfeit. Saturated, you might drown in it. I'm talking lead nail press zones. Nicky Barnes shit is stepped on. With no the riders, niggas kleptos. Trying to swag, but they fresh wrong. I'ma show them how to do it though. It's more than music, it's a moving no. A way of life will be more suitable. Don't let them tell you that this shit ain't doable. Doing me since day one. Even lost a couple day ones. Talking same ones. Used to breathe with me. Didn't have a bed, I let them sleep with me. Don't have a bread, fucking eat with me. Family gon' drink from my cup. But as soon as my well went dry, it was sorry down to your luck, and that's what's up. Shit is so real, had to say it 2 times. People gon' screw you in life. The real test is how it is you respond. For the human mind to retaliate is as natural as a fish in the water. A little harder to elevate and let the universe carry out its law. But it will if you let it. Just relax, keep building, don't sweat it. Keep your eyes on where you going. Hit that shit, man, keep blowing, yeah. Oars out, keep rolling. You gon' shine, you know it. They do too, can't ignore it. So grab your glasses and pour up, put them up. 2 beers, I'm swilling 2 beers. 2 beers at the same time. Yeah, 2 beers, I'm swilling 2 beers. 2 beers at the same time. And I'm still up. 10 toes down, middle finger up, head held high, blowing my Dutch. What you thought, nigga? The fuck? Yeah, I get down just to get up. But I never fold or fail to give up. It's not something that I pour in my cup outside of my circle of trust and keep my plexus covered up. What you consume is what you reflected for more than most. That can be hard to digest, to acknowledge yourself. You have to address, you guess you gotta give it all of these things now. Let the demons out of the vessels. All of the vile venom from the lyceum has finally manifested. So try as you may, gone of the days of blatant hiding and suppression, flexing like I'm one you can threaten, like some defying adolescent and get some fire with aggression. Hell, I've always been my only protection. Shit, daddy been gone since before I was born. Molested by every suitor mama chose, rejected for every truth I ever told. Expected to just figure to let it go. Shit happens, you have to manage and move on, no matter the amount of damage you was done. We don't wanna hear this shit, nah, cause you don't wanna deal with it. Nah, that's your problem, left for the solving. When you get it figured, then come holler, and that's what's up. Shit is so real, had to say it 2 times. People gon' screw you in life. Real test is how it is you respond. Human mind to retaliate is as natural as a fish in the water. It's a little harder to elevate. Let the universe carry out its law, but it will if you let it. Just relax, keep building, don't sweat it. Keep your eyes on where you going. Hit that shit, man, keep blowing, yeah. Oars out, keep rolling. You gon' shine, you know it. They do too, can't ignore it. So grab your glasses and pour up, yeah. Grab your glasses and pour up 2 beers at the same time. Yeah. Grab your glasses and pour up. Appreciate y'all. Stitch 81 Classic. Don't forget the classic. Do right and keep it classic. You know what time it is. Thank y'all for all the love out here, man. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Long Island. Shout out to the Brick Wall. Shout out to everybody in NYC today. Shout out to everybody back home in KC and Mo. Love y'all. We gonna keep it rolling like we do. How y'all feeling? All right, all right, all right. Gonna get right into it. Check it. Hey. Cold in the peaks of Dome Fuji in the dead of winter. It's hot as molten rock emerging from the earth's center. My energy permeates every room before I enter. Shadowboxing cause I'm the only worthy contender. My name spreads like Cali wildfires in September. My words are heavy but I am not a biblical figure. In fact I am a stubborn ram with a cross temper that I try to keep it as slow simmer like fire embers. Foolish pride and the weakness for ambivalent women. So who am I to judge the sin is a sin in the ending? Live and let live, this is the only life we're given. And your soul and spirit is determined by how well you live it. Living in the past, might as well pick your plot and dig it. And remember there's a difference between life and living. Dig it, the prescription for peace and happiness lies within your ism. Life is but a dream, after it ain't eternal life you're given. Amongst stone or rose, amongst clover, life in every land I've been but never broken, yeah. I've been but never broken, yeah, never broken. I am an oak tree amongst stone or rose, amongst clover, life in every land I've been but never broken, no. I've been but never broken, no, hey. I am an oak tree amongst stone or rose, amongst clover, life in every land I've been but never broken, yeah. I've been but never broken, no, never broken. I am an oak tree amongst stone or rose, amongst clover, life in every land, both sinner and seraphim, making love in a caravan, smoking weed with a cherubim, spinning spells, singing hymns, watching my spirit dance, soul step for heaven, body stepped in this hellish land, meditation, chakra cleansers, part of my daily reds, like a lot of starches, dead beats, don't forget the bread, heavy on the sweets, I know, should probably eat my veg, never been the one to conform to what other people said, I'll stay behind, y'all go on ahead and leave the ledge, lay the earth on a leaf, flying higher than Peter Pan, head in the sky's pillow, eyes low as a willow, sometimes we all get caught in life's billow, say what we don't mean, make stains we can't get rid of, fall flat on our faces with feelings we'll never get up, but rise to the occasion cause your creator is brilliant, amongst stone or rose, amongst clover, life in every land I've been but never broken, no, I've been but never broken, never broken. I am an oak tree amongst stone or rose, amongst clover, life in every land I've been but never broken, no, I've been but never broken, hey. I am an oak tree amongst stone or rose, amongst clover, life in every land I've been but never broken, no, I've been but never broken, never broken. Stitch 81 classic. Don't forget the classic. Do right and keep it classic. Thank y'all, appreciate y'all. We're gonna get into the last song of the night. Appreciate all the positive energy and the good love. Go ahead and kick that. Drop that last track for me. Yeah. That's nice, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? Y'all feel that? You feel that? You feel that? I feel it too. Y'all feel that out there? Y'all feel that? Yeah. It feels good, don't it? Good vibes and omens. The type of energy that makes you relive the moments. A mom's in the kitchen cooking fried chicken and all them side fixings that go just right with it. Me and my siblings remarkably gifted at playing the dozens, killing all of my cousins despite all of the fussing when we stepped out in public. The whole block knew you touch one, we all rushing, rocking blue jean Wranglers, 12 lines of Levi's, the cost of them ridiculous now. Yeah, we used to wear white girl tennis shoes, cool locks with braids and beads, ashy knees, spitting sunflower seeds. Yellow mine's hot outside, can we come inside please? It was no go play, let the grown folks be. Better catch a cool breeze under the shade of a tree. Get you a cool drink out of the water hose feet. Then we round up the street for a game of hide and seek. Before the lights called us in to eat, bathe, and sleep. Before I pray to the Lord, my soul to keep. I better have washed them dishes and brushed my teeth. So sweet like a baby when it's sleeping. I can't remember why I ever wanted to leave it. It's amazing how time flies. Jesus, as cliche as it may sound, believe it. Oh, now I remember why. As a child, I never really took to my step siblings or daddy that fuck shit. He drink and fuck with me. I hated to go with him, especially going fishing. We sit there for hours, watch the transition. Lord, why now it's time for us to be leaving? Rather stay at the lake, dive off into the deep end. Lord knows where it goes once he gets the keys in. Come up here, baby girl, sit up on my knees. Let me fill you up in places that I shouldn't be in. Run home to my mama, she couldn't believe it. Like, no, she really didn't fucking believe it. Told me she would talk to him, I couldn't believe it. I'm speechless for all this. You should have turned me as a fetus, or at least try to do the next thing decent. Let somebody who wanted to love me keep me, but hey, good times, good vibes. Good times, good vibes. Good times, good vibes. Yeah, they feel that. Good times, good vibes. Good times, good vibes. Good times, good vibes. Yeah. You feel that? Good times, good vibes. Good times, good vibes. Good times, good vibes. This is not a story about a poor little victim. These are the facts about a stone cold victim. You couldn't be clear if I stood in the mirror. Now the day's been vain, I stand here to live it. So even when my heart is broken into pieces, things don't go exactly the way that I think it. I remember back to all of the crap that I've been through, and know that I am blessed beyond measure and give due praise for winning the air for all of my niggas who couldn't make it. For whatever reason, sometimes you gotta leave shit. I ain't mad at you, everything has a season. We all have a path to walk. Maybe we'll meet up in a familiar place in another life. Until then, being real, some fucking ride, love, different betrayal. All in one fucking ride, and the earth keeps on spinning. Oh, what a lie. Goddamn, what a lie. What a life, what a life. Good times, yeah. Then with some good times, good vibes, sing it with me, good times, good vibes, say it with me, good times, good vibes, come on, good times, there's some good vibes, good times, good vibes, good times, good vibes, good times, good vibes, sing it with me, good times, good vibes, 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 good times, good vibes. Stitch 81 classic. Don't forget the classic. Do right and keep it classic. The Brick Wall. Thank y'all for having me.
Woo! Stitch 81 classic. Don't forget the classic.
That's right.
Oh man, well, you know, when my producers told me we were gonna have a classical musician come on, I was thinking someone's gonna bring a baby grand piano, play some Vivaldi. This is way more fucking interesting, I gotta tell you. Thank you so much for coming all the way from Kansas City just to be on the Brick Wall.
Thank y'all for having me.
Right?
So much love.
While you're in town for the Brick Wall, do you have any other gigs that you're gonna be performing while you're here?
Oh yes, tons of them. I'm currently on the Short Stories tour promoting a couple of songs that you just heard, like Two Beers. You can can cop that. I got disc on sale. If y'all want to support me while I'm out here on tour, make sure that I eat these good dollar slices of pizzas that you guys have out here. Pick one of those up, holler at me. You can also go and support me by going to www.stitch1.com. You can catch me at the Brooklyn Wildlife Summer Festival, August 31st. We'll be at the Rue Bar. You got to go to the website, though, because we're going to be at a secret location. I can't give you all the good stuff right now. And a number of other places that we're going to hit. But again, you go to the website, all things Stitch are there, all the tour dates will be there.
Man, all right. You got a whole lot going on right now.
Yes. We're here until middle of September, so I'm excited.
Oh, it's a good long stay.
Yeah.
All right. Where are you hanging out during that time? Where are you staying?
I'm staying in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
West Brooklyn.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
In the house, where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
How long have you been doing this for?
As a solo, I've been doing music all my life, first and foremost. I wanted to be
can tell
like,
you have a voice. You can sing.
Thank you.
You can sing.
Well, between me and you, since I was 4.
So don't listen to this.
Yeah, you guys. I wanted to be Whitney Houston. You know, like my mom asked, like, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? I was like, I want to be Whitney Houston, right?
Me too.
Yeah. Whitney's awesome, man. She's something else for sure. But yeah, I've been doing music all my life, but professionally and as a solo artist, I've been doing it for about 5 years now. So.
Well, you're pretty freaking good at it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How'd you get your start? What was the first professional gig you ever had?
Oh, that's a great question. No one's ever asked me that question before. My first no one's ever asked me that question. You're great at what you do too, sir. My first professional gig was probably as a solo artist or as a group or as just in general.
Let's do both.
Let's do both.
Why not?
My first professional gig as a group was back in 1999-ish. Probably a little bit before then. Yeah, no, it would have been 1997. I used to be a part of a collective that I'm no longer a part of now. Everybody's off and doing their own thing. Shout out to everybody. And yeah, we used to run around Kansas City, Missouri, the Westport area, and tear down all the clubs there.
Yeah, all right. And how about as a solo artist? Or was that was both? That was one of the two.
Well, yeah. Well, I started performing solo like since the 4th grade. I've been performing by myself since the 4th grade.
Always hip hop, or did you do more Whitney Houston-esque stuff?
No, it was hip hop. I actually used to dance and everything. So you might catch some old footage of me doing some of the WAP or some other weirdness. Who knows?
Where can we find this footage?
The world may never know.
All right, mysterious as a Tootsie Pop. Stitch, do you have any other parting words of wisdom for our viewers out there before we wrap up?
Yeah, man. Stitch 81 Classic. Don't forget the classic. Do right and keep it classic all the time. You know what I'm saying? Stitch81.com. Go check that out.
Stitch 81. Remember the classic. Don't forget the classic.
What he said.
All right, Stitch, thank you so much. This has been just so much fun. Eric, why don't you come on back up here? Thank you, everybody, so much.
Give it up for Eric. He's hilarious.
Come on up, Amanda. Yeah. That's right. Talent manager representing. Makes dreams happen. Thank you all so much for watching The Brick Wall. We've had a great time. I hope you've had a great time with us. You can tune back in another 2 weeks. We're gonna have a whole new all-live show with all new people. Maybe I won't even be here. I don't know. I hope I am.
Be here?
No, you'll be here. You'll be.
Place to stay? I need a place to stay. You got a place in Brooklyn? I can stay.
I got you.
Yes. All right, there we go. It's all settled. If you wanna join in on this fun and you got something to perform, you can email us at patvrbrickwall@gmail.com. Tell us about yourself and your act, and we'll get you on here. You can dance your heart away to the whole world, or not dance if you don't want anybody to see you dancing. It's entirely up to you. Like us on at PATV Long Island and follow us on Twitter and Instagram and all that fun stuff. And thank you so much. I am Peter Coleman. Good night, everybody. Play nice.
Come out to the Brooklyn Wildlife Summer Fest.